It's not good for man to be alone, so God created women to be man's helper, to meet his every need, body, mind, and soul. But what are men? What are women? Man is a male person as distinguished from a boy or a woman, and a woman is a female person that has a distinctive feminine nature. Since I was in grade school up to the present year, I didn't know, and I can count in my hands how many times I saw people discussing about the question, which is more difficult, to be a man or to be a woman. Men say that it is more difficult to be like them than to be a woman, and women say that it is more difficult to be like them than to be a man. Who were actually saying the truth? Who are we going to believe? Men or women? To be a fully grown man, men need to undergo circumcision, since it is part of growing up. Men usually do it during the puberty stage, but they can also have it even after birth. Circumcision is not as easy as what we think. Some circumcised males find the constant abrasion of their exposed glands extremely uncomfortable. It also causes pain that lasted for a week or for a couple of weeks. Also, men need to be very careful in the circumcision wound to prevent complications and infections. Being circumcised added more confidence to men, but this doesn't define men as men. Women expect too much from men. They need to exert a lot of effort to please a woman. They need to prove that they are worthy or they deserve to be called one, especially when they were courting ladies. Yes, men do court ladies. And courting ladies need so much courage, for men need to read their best side, or the best person they can be, to please or to get women's attention, and most especially, trust. The tough thing about this courtship is when men did everything he can, yet women doesn't wish him. And it is painful for men, because it really hurts when someone doesn't like you, even after you did everything just to please her and make her happy. Another thing that makes it more difficult is the fact that men are not showy with their emotions. They don't cry even if they are in so much pain. They show that they were happy even if their life has become a ball and chain. Men just choose to keep what they really feel, for they think that they must show that they are always strong, and they are doing it simply because they are men. And it's in their mind that men are always strong, when in fact they can actually be weak. After the circumcision, the courtship, and the hiding of emotion, let's now take it to the next stage. When the time comes that a man find a woman he desires to spend his life with and build his own family, it is expected for a man that he will sacrifice everything just to secure the family that he builds. It is his duty to protect his wife and his children from anyone that will cause them harm or put them in danger. He is accountable in giving what his family needs. Once a woman builds his own family, it becomes his responsibility from that day on until his last breath. Contrary to men, we women don't undergo circumcision, but we enthuse this one thing that we demand to surpass every month, and that is having a menstruation or having a monthly period. Only women experience this because we are just the only ones who has a uterus. Menstruation usually comes during the puberty stage. It is part of the changes that's happening in our body. Once we have it, we will deal with it for at least 3 to 4 days every month until we reach our menopausal age. According to Stopler, the average age of menopause is 51 years old, but there's no way to predict when an individual woman will have her menopause or begin having symptoms suggestive of menopause. The age at which women starts having menstruation is also not related to the age of menopause onset. Most women reaches menopause between the ages 45 and 55, but menopause may also occur as earlier as ages 30s and 40s. Or it may not occur until women reaches his 60s. Therefore, the pain and the feeling of irritation brought by having a menstruation will not just last for a week or for a couple of weeks, but for decades. Apart from having a menstruation, We women usually consume more time in primping ourselves in front of the mirror. For as a woman, we necessitate to be beautiful and presentable. So we consume so much time in looking for clothes, shoes, and accessories that we're going to wear. Sometimes, men misunderstood women being like this. They say that it is just a sort of unnecessary stuff that we put in ourselves, but it's not. But because of this, men disrespect women. And the sad thing is, we women don't have as much strength as men have, and they take advantage of it. Well, feminism is being free to decide who we want and how to act. It's not ashamed to demand respect. The hard times of women don't end from having a menstruation. Because of the fact that women has uterus, women get pregnant and give birth. Being pregnant and giving birth is a serious matter. We women are God's instrument in bringing new lives in the world. We bear the baby in our womb for 9 months, and after that, we're going to take care of them for life. Women don't just take care of her family. She is also the housekeeper, since she is the one doing everything in the house, washing the clothes, washing the plates, cleaning the house, and preparing the foods. Once a woman become a mother, he can never retire. He can never ask for a leave, for being a mother is for a lifetime. Men and women are totally different. Each has a distinct personality and responsibilities. Both play important roles in the world, but being a woman is definitely more difficult than to be a man. For women possess characteristics and responsibilities that needs a lot of patience, effort, strength, and love.